Alright. I think the audio seems decent. I don't know if it's like loud or whatnot. Just let me know. Give me a heads up. But sounds pretty good to me. It's pretty loud though. Like, we're gonna like. I'm gonna like read this through in my own and like put it on max. Like, audio, it's just so loud. So I don't know about the voice too, so we're just gonna keep it as is, I guess. And so when I actually started the game, it immediately jumped into the story immediately, and I'm just like, oh my god, wait. I don't want to like read it yet. Ramen, hello! How are you doing? Howdy! I've been good, just been busy with work. Happy 3.5 release on Star Rail. Did you get her? Did you get your DOT team? You know, DOT waifus? Yeah. Anyway, so folks, welcome to my sponsored stream of Iwakura Aria. So this is actually a suspense visual novel created by mages, and I've been blessed enough by PQube, because they are the publisher, and they gave me a key to try out the game. But of course, I can only play to an extent, so probably this is gonna be a pretty short stream. It's fine, but we will all check it out together. Oh, they haven't played yet the story. I haven't played the story yet. In Star Rail, I was playing the event with the cooking and, you know, the stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like shocked actually. I got this sponsored stream. PQ, thank you. Anyway, so what is Iwakura Aria? So the Iwakura mansion holds a dark secret. Ichiko, the new young maid, joins looking for nothing but safety and security, but she would soon find herself entangled with the beautiful daughter of the Iwakura household. Unravel the secrets of the Iwakura mansion in this gripping suspense visual novel. So, yes, hashtag sponsored stream. Thank you again, PQ. Alright, so, suspense visual novel. We're gonna be playing this up to the extent that they have allowed me to. So it probably is gonna be short. But if you wanna like check it out yourself, currently it's on sale at 10% off. There's also a trial version. Okay, wanna check it out. And pretty much I will be like streaming mostly like the extent of the trial. So let's just get on with the game. How are you doing, Damien? Let me know if like it's too loud, too soft.
1966年あの夏を覚えている
Is the voice like fine for y'all? Damn. The controls on like Switch is a lot better than on Steam. I did try like check out like the trial version on Steam, but wow, okay, that's cool. I feel like it's kind of still loudish on the volume of the voice, like pulling it down a bit.
何も持っていなかった何も分かっていなかった
The text is small though, but it's fine.
33年前16歳の夏
Ooh.
あの年見たこともなかった夢が現実になった運命の声は穏やか顔を上げて目をすがめたあの日の刺すような日差しが今も眩しい
Everything sounds good level wise. That's nice.
もしもしねえ、今どこにいるの？
Oh wow, the intro already. Yeah, this is game made by mages, folks. If you played like Steins Gate, you know, they made this. They're the devs. Artwork is also pretty. And I'm just like, oh. Look at that. That is actually a really pretty artwork. The texture on the on the on the art itself. Wow. And yeah, there's also like pencil like you know, portions of it, which is like, wow, cool. Chapter 1, a beautiful painting. Oh, yeah, I have to voice this over. It's been a while since I last did some voiceovers. Okay. I had a feeling that the sunflowers wouldn't bloom this year. Surely the morning glories wouldn't bloom either.
天使の彫刻眠ってる。
I'm sure that's because it feels so out of place here. Even if you plant seeds here, it's not like they will even sprout.
門から玄関まで歩くってだけでも驚くのに、敷地の中に噴水まであるなんて。
The government declared a few years after I was born that we, as a nation, were no longer in the post-war period.
ここだけ日本じゃないみたい。
I didn't even know that it was possible to be this incredibly wealthy. I guess you can imagine the likes of something you have never seen before. Grounds are so vast. From here, the gatekeeper looks so small. It has been exactly 1 week since I stepped foot into this completely new world, where even the air I breathe feels different from any other place I have lived until now. It all began when I met the head of the household, a man named Amane Iwakura. Wow, look at that pencil drawing. I really don't want to go to job interviews. At the beginning of the month, I quit the construction company I had been working at since I graduated from junior high school. It had only been about a year since I started there. I even told myself that I wouldn't run away no matter what happened. It was already a typo there. But my boss and his business partners were much older than me, yet I had to deal with their advances every single day. Advances? Oh! 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 Okay. The feeling of that huge, moist hand grabbing my thigh on my last day there. It still clings to my skin. It just won't go away. Oh, wow. Shit.
あんた、何一丁前にため息なんかついてんの。
Disgusting.
ため息をつきたいのはこっちよ。全然売れてないじゃない。だってガラクタばっかりなんだもん。こんなの誰も買ってくれないって。買ってくれないじゃなくて売るの。あんたが出戻ったせいでうちも大変なんだから。分かってんの？
This is Kitagawa Orphanage. It's a place where I spent the majority of my childhood, where I was being moved around to different foster parents and institutions. I spent the last year here before I was eligible for employment somewhere. We were hosting a bazaar that day to raise money to help with the orphanage's operating costs. Tableware with ugly patterns, towels with their colors faded, and the crown jewel of the lot was a doll with a creepy face. It was all so ridiculous. Everything was lined up in front of me, and all of them were items that seemed like they were particularly unlikely to sell. That's... Oh. It was a watercolor painting I made of a bird. I've almost never been praised for it, but I love creating works of art ever since I was little. Usually I just doodle some things in my sketchbook, but since I came back to the orphanage, I've been doing some paintings while I spend time with the younger kids. It was only in those moments that I could just forget about everything and enjoy myself. However, much to my dismay, this caught the attention of one of the staff, and since they thought it'd help liven things up, they ended up selling my art at the bazaar. Maybe I should just quit painting. I was just doing it for myself as a way to relax, but when they decided to put my art up for sale, I felt like both my art and the feelings I put into it were as worthless as the rest of junk they were selling it with. Wow, that's so harsh, you know? I mean, I get it. Sometimes I would also be like, if I'm also making art myself, because I used to like draw, and there are moments where I'm like, okay, it looked good, but then after a while, it would be like, oh, this is so horrible, scratch this. Everything is truly awful. The weight of the stress made my head hang low.
この絵はいくらかな？色使いがすごくいい。娘が気に入りそうだ。おや、申し訳ない。こちらは売り物じゃなかったかな？
いえ、売り物です。
もしかして君が描いたの？
I felt so awkward as my face grew hot, but I managed to softly nod in response. That's when I saw him, Mr. Amane Iwakura, with a wonderful smile on his face, began admiring my artwork with this incredibly sincere sense of earnesty. Oh my god, my heart is absolutely pounding. I've never had someone praise my art like that before. All of that sadness I was feeling just a minute ago had just completely vanished.
お取り込み中？ちょっと失礼しますね。どうしたの？イチコ、あんたそろそろ出る時間でしょ。変わるから中に戻りな。まだいいよ。10分前で大丈夫だから。
Yo, Fluffy T. Hello. The donation goal, yeah. Baka just like did it all on his own though. He did it all on his own. You have barely yet to like actually officially start. How are you doing?
くせに何が大丈夫なんだか。
Are you serious? No way. I haven't even like started. No way. No. That was just a placeholder. No way. You fucking serious? I haven't even done anything. Who did it? Who did it? I was like, I wouldn't even like expect this, okay? No. I was just like doing it as a placeholder. It's my first time joining it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna increase this soon. Because actually I am gonna be hosting a round table, or basically a visual novel, you know, voiceovers with some other folks as well, part of the team. And I will be playing Until Then, which is I've already played and already streamed before, but I will be streaming it with some folks and doing the voiceovers. And I was actually planning on doing a cosplay of it, but I'm not yet sure how the extent. But like, how much would it take for me to like cosplay? I'm not yet sure. I'm still trying to think about it, but we'll see. No, it's not Tagalog. It's on English. I have one that will be in Tagalog around November, but that's like just for funsies with my friends that I've been hanging out with, who are also like you know, people I have met here on Twitch. We're just gonna be like having a little voiceover. So as to like that, we will see. No, not that one, not yet the Tagalog one. But you know, if I'm ever gonna be doing the cosplay, maybe I will do it while I'm doing the Tagalog stream. How about that? It's around November or so. Maybe end of November? We'll see. I have still yet to like adjust. But whoever is the anonymous who donated, I was not even setting up anything. No, not yet. I think Baku's still like planning it out soon, but we will definitely be doing it soonish. I just gave like a tentative date on when it will be. So it'll be around October, Saturdays of October. And I'm very flexible with the time since it's gonna be a Saturday anyways. So completely fine with me, whichever would be like the availability of the people who would be like casted. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Well, going back. Sorry about that. I was just like way too shocked. Like, what happened there? Fluffy just like hop in to like say congrats on like meaning the goal. What do you mean? I haven't even started yet. Okay.
院長がお偉いさんに頼んでこの日曜にわざわざ時間を作ってもらったんだからね。
Yeah, join in.
民もちゃんとしてよ。院長に恥かかせないで。いい？
We would probably need like, if we're gonna like count on how many guys there would be, it would be like 1, 2, 3, maybe three major guys needed there. I have like a list of like the people that would be like showing up, and I am planning on like doing the full game, so it's like completely fine if people will be just like, you know, who will be casted will just go on like for one day, or they're gonna go on a long run. That's completely fine as well. I will be flexible. I will be very, very flexible with it. But we'll see. We'll see. More details coming soon. And for those folks who are gonna be looking forward to it, yes, more details will be coming soon. Look forward to it. Yes, I'm gonna be increasing my my goal. Someone just like donated. Thank you so much for the anonymous dono. For charity. These all for charity, folks. So. God damn it. I hate this so much. You're the one embarrassing yourself around here.
返事はあんたちゃんと聞いて。わかったから。ごめんなさい。私失礼します。
I cannot lie.
待ちなさい。
I really do like the artwork. Especially the pencil drawing though.
仕事を探しているのならうちに来るといい。ちょうど住み込みの女中を募集していてね。興味があれば少し話でもどうかな。
私？住み込みの女中？失礼ですがあなた。
おっと、その前にこの絵をもらうよ。手持ちがあまりないのだけれど2000円でどうだろう。
I guess 2,000 yen is already that high around that time period. With those words, Amani gracefully slid 2 bills into a can that only had some loose change rattling around inside. That was the first time I've ever seen paper glisten like that. Wow.
約束の時間まであと15分か。そうだ、せっかくだし。
Ooh. I pulled a new sketchbook that I just bought yesterday out of my bag. I can definitely kill some time with this.
何を書こう。やっぱりあの天使かな。
Suddenly, a beautiful emerald wings fluttered right past my face. It playfully danced around the fountain, then gently landed on the shoulder of the sleeping angel as if they were taking a rest.
綺麗。よし。
Wow, look at that art.
こんな感じかな。
I really thought about giving up on my art, but Amani's words were powerful enough to get me to go buy a new sketchbook. He offered me food, clothing, and shelter with a more than adequate salary. He even said that I was free to pursue my hobbies as long as I did my work. And he told me that I really need to create more art. Those words made me so happy. The staff member said that I shouldn't take him seriously, but I ended up buying not only a new sketchbook, but some extra new pencils as well.
かわいい。
Wow, you're really trying to pursue her art. She's a good artist, yeah? That's gonna be the case. It was the first page worth commemorating. For some reason, looking at this piece makes me feel like everything will be okay.
これ一冊埋めるのは大変そうだけど、これからここでたくさん綺麗なものが描けたらいいな。よし、ちょうどいい時間だ。
Put the sketchbook back in my bag, then began walking towards the exit. Or towards the entrance. The exit.
カラス？どこだろう。庭の方かな。広すぎて見えないよ。
Hmm? Who the heck is this? Oh, someone's standing there. He's so big. I wonder if he's a security guard. He followed me from the gate all the way to the entrance.
こんにちは。
Wow. Why is he watching me so intently? Did I do something wrong?
はじめまして。今日からお世話になる北川一子です。
Wow, not even a word. Yikes, he's completely ignoring me. Maybe he's not allowed to talk to people, or something like that? I feel like I remember someone telling me that's the case at the castle in England. I managed to convince myself that I was correct, and awkwardly forced myself to walk past this man who would no longer look me in the eye. Ah, that car. Next to the entrance, a jet-black luxury car was parked in the driveway. This was a car that Amane got into when I saw him off that first day I met him. Nothing about any of this was a dream. Suddenly, the reality of the situation hit me all at once, and I was now very tense. This is absolutely not the time to start feeling nervous. That's when I looked down at my watch and saw that it was now exactly the time that I was supposed to be there. To be here.
ごめんください。ごめんください。
That's a
ご
freaking
めんくださ
doorbell.
い。
I would assume that it would be like a little better doorbell. But okay. I then rang the doorbell. I could hear a voice calling out from inside. That was when, as if someone was standing by waiting for me, the doorknob quickly made a clanking sound as it began to turn.
いちこくん。いらっしゃい。よく来たね。
Whoa. Ceiling is so high.
暑かったろう。今日は30度を超えると聞いて驚いたよ。
You know, now that I look at the guy, I'm just like, okay. I mean, he looks suspicious to me. I don't know. I don't really have a bad feeling about us though. Alright. Maybe it's because I played through so many like visual novels and just like I don't trust like folks that are kind at the very beginning and be like, you know, too good to be true. With being like so kind and gentle, and then all of a sudden later on as you progress through like a game, you find like more shit about the person and be like, how could you? Right.
6月最後の日曜とはいえ、夏はまだ先だと思っていたんだけれど。
Just the entrance hall of this place alone is bigger than a normal person's entire house.
いちこくん、立ち止まっていないで、中へおいで。
はい。靴は。
Oh yeah, because this is Japan, so it's like, isn't it rude to like wear your shoes inside the house?
そのままで構わないよ。我が家は海外からいらっしゃるお客様も多いから西洋式なんだ。
そうなんですね。それじゃあ。
Filled with hesitation, I nervously took my first step inside. I just needed to take another step. Then another step. Wow. Even the sound of my footsteps in my cheap shoes echoes with an enchanting elegance. This is too much. Feels like I'm at a fancy hall or something. Or I'm at a fancy ball or something. Reminds me of that famous... what's it called?
鹿鳴館。
ん？
あ、いえ、その、あんまり素敵な玄関ホールで、なんだか鹿鳴館みたいだなって。
Would have been nice if there was like, you know, a little trivia here and there when you like hear a new word.
もちろん見たことはないので想像ですが。
But don't mind me, I'm just like playing stuff that are usually found in some other, well, mostly in an anatomy game. But some visual novels do have those, you know, little tidbits of trivia as well.
なるほど。やっぱり君は芸術家だね。すごくいい感性を持ってる。この屋敷は大正時代にイギリス人の建築家が設計したものなんだ。鹿鳴館ほど華美ではないけれど、同じく贅を尽くした空間だ。
Oh, okay.
デザインも使われている素材も、この腰壁一つとっても彼や職人のこだわりが見て取れる。暖炉のマントルピースもそうだ。せっかくここで働くのだからね。時間をかけて屋敷中細部まで堪能するといい。
ありがとうございます。見せてもらうのが楽しみです。
ああ、他の部屋もきっと期待を裏切らない。と、疲れているのに立ち話で申し訳ないな。まずは君の部屋に案内するよ。少し休むといい。仕事の話はそれからだ。
I can't believe that my room is inside the residence itself. I figured I would be staying in a separate building or something. Amane led the way with the sound of my footsteps following directly behind him. The floor creaked softly. I could faintly hear the sound of clothes rustling. It's so quiet. That is actually like suspicious to me, you know? If like it's that quiet, I would be scared. That why is it too quiet? Like, why is it too quiet? A little too quiet. Yeah, it's a little too quiet, dude.
他の使用人の皆さんは。
通いはいるけれど、住み込みは君一人だ。
Wait, what? Huh? Excuse me? Hold on. What do you mean that I'm the only one living here? Hold on. What do you mean that I'm the only one living here?
ああ、でも家事すべてを押し付けるつもりはないから心配はいらないよ。
I don't know. Isn't it like a little too suspicious that you only have like you're the only one living there and then you're, you know, You're pretty much your master?
部屋は2階だ。足元に気をつけて。
No way. I didn't think for a second that I would be the only one. I wonder if things will be okay for me here.
いちこくん？
I mean, I would be suspicious. I'll be like, okay, this is way too much. Like, why is it that I'm gonna be the only one who will be staying here? Inside this huge house. And with only the master of the household and probably whoever is the other person here.
はい。
Things were not at all what I thought they would be. So that urge to just stop in my tracks was strong. Despite my slightly trembling legs, I forced myself to start climbing the stairs. Yeah, I'll be scared too. I'm not gonna lie. I could hear my heart pounding in my chest. What am I going to do if something happens?
ここを上がって正面が私の部屋で、いちこくんの部屋は左手の突き当たりにある。そして、
There's no way anyone would come here to help me.
その右隣が娘の部屋だ。
That's right. I forgot that he had a daughter. The blood that quickly drained from my face came back and made my cheeks hot. Ah, that was so... Oh, that was close. Thank goodness I didn't say anything weird. She was nervous. I'm gonna be like nervous too, but if there's gonna be at least another person that will be staying there, probably it's fine. But if you're like by yourself with the head of the household, you'll be like, okay, what is this? There's gotta be something shady, like suspicious about this sudden invitation to be a housemaid, and then you know you're alone in the house. If something bad happens, no one's gonna really help you out. I emerged from the staircase into a wide hallway. All of the closed doors made it feel rather claustrophobic, while at the same time, the sunlight coming in from the skylights made it feel rather open. Being in a space where you could feel both of those sensations at the same time was pretty overwhelming.
正面が天音さんの部屋。
そう、元は主寝室として作られた部屋だけれど、妻が亡くなってから一度改装してね。今は仕事部屋も兼ねた作りになっているよ。階段の隣はバスルーム。風呂の時間は互いに気を使う必要があるけれど、基本的には自由に使ってもらって構わないよ。
Wait, you only have one bathroom? It can be used by everyone in the household, including the maids? Wow, okay.
こっちは客間だ。とは言っても、もう2階にお客様をあげることは。
Amane suddenly cut himself off when he placed his hand on one of the doorknobs.
なんだ、アリア、起きていたのか。
Oh, we're gonna actually see Aria now. Aria, I guess that's his daughter. That's a pretty uncommon name.
おいで、イチコ君。娘のアリアを紹介するよ。
Now that I think of it, I never asked how old she was. I wonder, maybe she's still pretty young? I did what was asked of me and stepped into the guest room. In that moment, I realized that any of my predictions about her were completely off base. I could only see the back of her as she gazed out the open window. She had long hair that went down to her waist, and her slender ankles were peeking out from under her skirt. Wow, very descriptive. Okay. She was clearly much taller than me, not to mention that aura she gives off. She doesn't seem like a child, so she's probably not younger than me.
Aria.
Amane called her name and urged her to greet me. She then calmly turned to face me. It was in that moment. A Renoir painting stood before me. I suddenly remembered an art book that I had completely forgotten about. Pretty though. Somebody had donated it to the orphanage. It was a rather large book. She had this dreamlike beauty. Her thin neck, small face, and big, beautiful eyes were now facing me. Her black hair shined with a bluish tinge from the sunlight. It accentuated the translucency of the whiteness of her skin. It was like the window frame itself was framing a real-life painting. There, standing before me, exuding a beauty that had to be seen to be believed, was Amane's daughter, Aria Iwakura. Yeah, she is white. Pale white. Is she sick? Her small face, ever so petite, neared me. The outlines of her lightly colored eyes came into view as they absorbed the light in the room. What should I do? Should I greet her first? Yeah, I guess I should. There's already like a freaking like a choice? You're a maid, so probably it would be kind of rude if you're gonna like. Wait, can you like save? Oh, again. How many can you like actually save maximum? 8 pages of save files, up to 64 save instances. Okay, wow, that's a lot for for a visual novel. You'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm giving you 8 pages of save data that you can use. Now let's just like save for a bit. Okay. Well, in my case, I'll probably like lower your head, and because you are a maid, pretty much should be like expected to like do this. Though I'm kind of curious about like holding out your hand. Probably I'll like try that out like another time, but let's just do this one first.
はじめまして、北川一子です。
Because I feel like if you're gonna be like doing like a handshake, which is pretty common with like doing it in a custom of a Western custom, greetings, but she is pure Japanese 16-year-old girl, and not only that, but that's your you know, you're gonna be taking care of that like daughter of your, you know, head of the household, so you'll be like, okay, they are my master, but you're probably gonna have to bow your head. And even then, like most maids, even in Western ones, probably like, especially like in that time period, probably you'll be really bowing your head instead of like handshaking. Handshaking would be like you are equal with them. And in that time period, especially if like you're just a housemaid, probably you would be like, okay, that's way too direct. Aria gave me a slight nod as I quickly bowed my head. Her quiet demeanor suggested that she is a person of few words. Maybe it's because both her face and body were so doll-like that I felt like she was rather cold and distant.
お父様
Her voice sounds so familiar for whatever reason.
Hmm?
I just can't pinpoint it because I'm not really good with female seiyus. Sorry. Maybe male seiyus, maybe. But female seiyus, probably not so much.
この部屋いつ家具の位置を変えたの
ああ、一昨日の夜だよ。手前半分を広めに使えるようにしたいと思ってね。
どうして？
ちょっとした考えがあるんだ。今は内緒にしておくけれど、アリアにもじきにわかるさ。
そう。
She spoke softly as she slipped between us and made her way out of the room. As she got closer to me, the sweet scent that I had never smelled before softly filled my nostrils. What is that? It smells so good, like a mix of flowers, medicinal herbs, and citrus. I guess beautiful people have a lovely scent to them as well. Medicinal herbs.
部屋に戻るのかい？
ええ。あまり具合が良くないの。
そうか。それならゆっくりお休み、アリア。
Wait. I am gonna adjust the volume a little slightly. The voice.
Aria は体が弱くてね。今日も一日寝ているかと思ったけれど、先に紹介できてよかったよ。
But he looks quite shocked though earlier. Wonder why. Like, he never expected Aria to be up and about.
Saて、この部屋のことはどこまで話したかな
？What the heck was that? Is that a breeze? Okay. It doesn't sound like a breeze, but okay. A mild breeze was rustling the curtains. She was just so beautiful. In my mind, I could still see her facing away from me in front of the frame. What a beautiful painting it would be. The girl depicted in it could turn to face me once again. When our eyes met, my throat got tight and I had trouble breathing properly. Starstruck. Just when I thought I was able to breathe again, the thoughts I had in my mind came spilling out into words as I exhaled. The attractiveness of the person I'm working for has nothing to do with me, but wow, I almost felt like I was betrayed. Like I took a sneak attack straight to the face.
あんなに綺麗な人がそばにいたら毎日緊張してしょうがない。
My heart was still beating like mad, and wasn't showing any signs of slowing down.
ああ、もうしっかりしなきゃ。
I took some deep breaths to try and bring myself back to equilibrium, then took my time as I looked around the room. Suddenly, I felt as if my field of vision was slowly starting to expand. Oh, I was like, what? Aggro buddy.
前は仏間だったって言ってたっけ?
Yeah, Amani mentioned that to me when he was telling me about the rooms. This was what? Oh. Used to be an altar room. Okay. I really cannot tell how the how the room looks like because kind of feels off that well, I guess this is not a mirror. It's a freaking like big archway of a, you know, you know, without a, it's not a closed door. So, but still, I'm like, what? Why is the bed like on that side? It kind of feels off, but okay. Don't mind me. I'm just like okay. Kind of makes me look like, is this actually like that archway is actually a mirror, or is that like an actual door? You know, you can pass through there, and there's like a window there. I feel like it is. It's not actually like a mirror, but it kind of looks a mirror to me, in my eyes. Oh wait. The ceiling seemed to be quite elaborate, resembled a go board made out of lattice square timber. It's so cool that I can look up at the ceiling when I lie down every night. I wouldn't say this room is all that big, but it is both beautiful and comfortable. Think that they would let me use a room like this. Feeling incredibly grateful towards Amane, I began to unpack my belongings. Not like it would take very long with the small amount of things I brought. I put my pajamas, underwear away, after which I quickly found myself feeling pretty bored.
そういえば仕事着を入れておいたってここかな?
I casually opened up one of the drawers to find 2 sets of clothes in the collar, neatly folded and tucked away. In the collar? Okay.
この生地すべすべ。私の普段着よりずっと高そう。
I slipped the dress over my head and tied the apron that was lying underneath the dress. I tied the ribbon in the back nice and tight, and unbeknownst to me in that moment, I began to smile. A brand new maid's uniform that fits me like a glove. A beautiful fountain visible from my window. It all makes me nervous, but at the same time, it is not the least bit unpleasant. I can't remember any other time in my life where I felt like this. It was a quiet room where nobody can hear me talk to myself. It's like another lifetime ago when I was silently crying in my 3-person company dorm room last month. 3-person company dorm room. Wow, okay. Maybe I can finally get a fresh start here. I was 16 years old. There I was, living on my own, right at the beginning of adulthood. Oh yeah, like 16-year-olds, like almost, you know, more or less like a working age for around that time period, yeah?
よし、着替えも済んだし、そろそろ。って、あれ、まだ30分しか経ってない。
To think that also like, what do you call this? It's also the fact that 16 is the age where, you know, young ladies would be married off to someone in an arranged marriage or something like that. I guess, you know.
どうしよう。せっかくだし、今のうちに2階の部屋を見て回ってみようかな。
Every room in this house is going to be a workplace, so I should be able to come and go as I please. With Amana's words echoing in my mind, I quickly put them into action and began moving.
まずはどの部屋から見てみよう。
You can move around inside the mansion. Oh, time to move around, I guess. Oh. So your choices of like a movement is going to Amane's room, to the bathroom, or to the guest room. You know, oh, so Ichiko's room is there. Okay. Alright, well, let's just go to the guest room, I guess. I can feel the after effects of what happened earlier. Standing in the same place Aria did before, I could feel my heart beating softly. Looking at the room from there, I noticed that the furniture and decor in the room was not only tasteful, but it matched with the rest of the residence's interior quite well.
蓄音機にレコード。誰の趣味だろう。
On top of the glass shelves were a bunch of Western-style figurines arranged in a well-balanced, aesthetically pleasing way.
天使がいっぱい。可愛い顔。
I don't know, like, if I have this like weird fear of like cherubims and angels figurines that are like scattered all throughout the house of like old houses like that. I don't know. It kind of like brings up my childhood fears before when like I go to a church and there's like lifelike statues of like saints and angels and be like they're gonna be staring at you and you will be like walking around the place and their eyes will be following you, kind of like that kind of fear. So I'm like, ooh. Okay. There were 7 angel figurines in all. Among them was an angel with this charming, gentle look on its face that really caught my eye. Mr. Invalid, hello. Yes, welcome to my sponsored stream of Iwakura Aria. Thank you again to the PQube for the tea. I'll lurk it. We're gonna like check it out as far as we can. You know, because this is like limited and this is made by mages, you know how it is. But so far, it's pretty. The artwork is gorgeous. Though, I feel like Bert would actually like this. I heard this has like a slight hints of romance too. I don't know if it's like romance between, you know, Yuri kind of romance or what. Do you take my word for it? I just heard that there's like a romance as well, sidely, that I don't know. There's like various endings that you can like get too, so choices will still matter more or less. What is its name? Or what was its name? Oh, sketchbook. Look at this, Mr. Invalid. She is an artist. And she does like sketchbooks like this. So that was like cute. But man, there are so many angels in the freaking like house. And the thing is, since you just like dropped by to right now, you're pretty much the only maid in this household. And you will be living with the head of the household, which is Amane, and his daughter, Aria. So I'm like, okay, that kind of is slightly sus. Like, why isn't there only like one maid and you are alone? So even if there's like you have the daughter with the of the master, it's like suspicious to me. Or maybe I'm just paranoid because I have been like playing a lot of like visual novels like these. That's like okay.
他の子の名前はびっくりした。棚に腕が。ここにあるものって絶対全部高いよね。壊さないように気をつけなきゃ。
Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta be careful, lady. Okay, let's check out the bathroom. That is one heck of a bathroom. It's so spacious, not to mention incredibly stylish. The bathtub is also deep enough so that you can easily immerse yourself in it. The changing room and the toilet are both neat and tidy. It really makes me wonder if it's okay for me to use this room. Alright, let's check out Mane's room.
Oh, ここが天音さんの部屋。
It was an opulent room with eye-catching wallpaper and decor with red and gold tones. The vibe in here is a bit different from the rest of the house. I guess this is just his personal preference. There's lots of very expensive looking things around the room. Look at that huge camera, it's so cool. Okay. Well, let's check out the guest room again. Maybe. Oh yeah, Mr. Amane mentioned that he rearranged the furniture in here. It seemed like he had some meaningful reason to do so. Maybe he thought that his daughter would like it. I wonder if it's gonna be significant that the fact that they arranged the guest room, rearranged the furniture in the guest room. Who knows? But the bathroom is both cool and comfortable. If I open the window, I see you can spot the driveway from here. Okay. Go back to Amanda's room. Wait a second. It looks like the phone on the desk is off the hook. Oh, those are the dial phones, rotary phones. So old school. It's kind of strange, but there might be a reason for that. I really shouldn't just hang it up without saying anything. Who knows what would happen? Well, it's still kind of suspicious to me. Why is it off the hook? It's as if that's one way of disconnecting your phone from being called at by other lines. Because it would be like you will be like tagged as busy. You will have a busy tone later on if you try to call the number itself. Right? If you can't pull the plug, then all you gotta do is take it off the hook. I think I'll just leave it alone for now. I really have a feeling that you having an idea about those kinds of places would be significant later. I don't know. Just my feelings. Oh, the same. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, let's see if like this is also the same. If this is the same, I'm gonna like try to like find a way to like get out of here. Yeah, it's the same. Last one. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do. I guess I have to use cancel, maybe? Oh, yeah, there you go. Stop moving. Each room is both beautiful and charming in its own way. It's fun just to look around, so I don't feel like cleaning them with will be such a chore.
そういえば使用人は私一人なんだよね。家事全部は頼まないって言ってたけど、どうなるんだろう。
Lost in thought, I glanced over at the clock to see that an hour had now passed. I guess it's too late to worry about those things at this point. But I feel like it's worth taking note of. I looked at myself in the mirror and adjusted my collar. I then took a big, deep breath.
よし、行こう。
How are you doing today, Mr. Invalid? Fucker's finally streaming. As if like he did not stream at all. Well, he actually did. He did his first ever collab charity stream. He actually met the goal. Ubaku, yeah. And then someone just like dropped by on my stream and just like told me that there's someone who like donated $100, and I'm just like, excuse me, what? I haven't even made some changes to it. It was just a very, very minimal $100 goal as a placeholder, and someone just like, well, boop. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so wow, okay, thank you, anonymous, whoever you are. Yeah, I am increasing my goal to 500. Look, I'm still trying to like think of like how much will like you know, make us a milestone if I, let's say, will cosplay as Kathy up until then. Because you know Usagi? You know Usagi? You guys know her? She's been like my friend, and we're hanging out together every month along with Cheesy. And she was like, you should be cosplaying as Kathy. And I'm just like, why am I the only one who would cosplay? What do you mean I'm basically her? What do you mean by that? Well, so I guess I'm just like, okay, fine, I will. So, and then if I will, you know, they better like cosplay too, because she's like, what if you cosplay as Kathy, and then whenever we go out to a convention, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? I'm the only one who's gonna be cosplaying? If I'm gonna be cosplaying, you guys have to be like cosplaying too. Maybe like make Cheesy Mark, and then Usagi will be like Luis, you know? And I'll be like, fine. Maybe. and just go like, game. Just like, bet. Mark, the main protagonist, you know. Definitely not hipster boy Riddell. There's no way Cheesy would be Riddell. No. Oh no, Mark, yeah. I think Cheesy actually ignored me when I was talking with like Jessica about that, you know, Usagi. But anyway, so yeah, that kind of gave me the idea that what if I just like cosplay it as a part of a milestone in doing my charity stream. Who knows? I have yet to like decide if I will go for it. I'm actually like trying to find like because one thing, alright, my hair is not that short compared to like Kathy's like hair. So I had to wear a wig. So if I can find a wig, probably will be possible. You know? Just like find a loose red jacket, you know, sweat jacket, you know, the loose one with a hoodie, red hoodie, you know, maybe like that's a proper term, red hoodie, and then jumper. Though I'm kind of like, oh shit, the jumper though, it's kind of short. So like, oh shit, wait. Never do I actually like wear shorts outside, you know. I'm like, okay, wait, no, that's way too much. But yeah, we'll see. But how much will be the milestone to reach that? I do not know yet. But probably it will happen. I need to put it like pretty high, you know? High, but not impossibly high. Okay. I stepped out of my room, which I had already began to get a little attached to.
Ichiko くん、来たね。おいで。こっちで話そう。
はい。
What a huge window. You can clearly see the garden from here.
せっかくだから外が見える席に座るのいい。ここでどうかな？
ありがとうございます。広い。綺麗なお庭ですね。花がたくさん。
この小食堂はブレックファストルームと呼ばれていてね。気分よく朝食をとるために設計された部屋なんだ。
There's a breakfast room? Completely different from the dining room?
私も気に入っているけれど、景色が寂しくならないよう年中植え替えが必要だから管理にはなかなか苦労しているよ。
Rich people, I tell you. You have a separate room for breakfast, and another one for the dining room. So like probably a little bigger. Even from here, can't quite tell how far back the garden spans. I'm sure it really is tough to maintain an area this big.
さて、焼き菓子でもどうかな？ここから好きなものを選ぶといい。コーヒーはもう少し。
The hot water ran down from a thin spout, then disappeared into a paper filter. Coffee's rich, deep aroma began to spread throughout the room. Ooh. I want some coffee now. But no. No, I'll be very busy with tomorrow's work. What a handsome man. It feels weird to say it at this point, but Mr. Amane is far from ordinary looking. He's both tall and refined, so he looks good even when he's just standing around. Huh? Wait, what am I thinking? His daughter bears some resemblance to him, but at the same time, doesn't. When I see him like this, maybe Mr. Amane is actually the more doll-like of the two. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm like trying to read between the lines here, but I'm like, what does that mean? There's a secret going on here, yeah?
ん？なんだい？何か質問かな？
いえ、その。
Okay, hold on. We are gonna like create multiple save files because we can with 8 pages of possible ways to save. I don't wanna like suddenly say this because it feels way too personal, even though you're like, yeah, maybe this is like an innocent comment on how like they look so much alike, but I don't know, I feel like it's gonna trigger something, so maybe just a casual question first, and then we can try out like the other choices.
質問というか、コーヒーお好きなんですか？
コーヒー？ああ、好きだよ。味も香りも。うん、悪くない。いちこくんも。さあ、どうぞ。
すみません、ありがとうございます。
それじゃあ改めて本題に入ろうか。いちこくんにお願いしたい仕事は掃除が中心にはなるのだけれど、他にも頼みたいことがいくつかあってね。まずはここに書かれた仕事を問題なくこなせるようになってもらえると助かるよ。
Okay. Amane then reached into his pocket and handed me a white piece of paper. Collect the sheets and laundry in a special basket and place them outside the service entrance to the kitchen before noon. Why is it called a special basket though? All the things that I'm like, okay, if you're gonna like simply read through this and be like, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with this. It's just a special basket, but what if? You know? What if? The paper he handed me had 5 tasks written down with all the specific details I needed.
大まかだけれど、やるべきことはわかりそうかな？
はい、このリストすごく助かります。いつまでに何をやらなきゃいけないのかわかりやすくて。
それはよかった。実際にやってみるとわからないことも出てくるだろうけれど、その時は相談してくれればいいからね。
ありがとうございます。あれ、でも掃除とこのリスト以外の仕事は誰が？
うん、その話もしておかないとね。まずどうして住み込みの使用人がいちこくんだけなのか。
Almost as if he suddenly remembered something, Amane took a sip of coffee and continued on.
今はとても静かだけれど、以前はここで10人以上の使用人が働いていたんだよ。
So there used to be more than 10 people who lived there.
無論、みんなにはとても助けられていた。でも、それだけ人が多いと問題も多くてね。
More and more problems? In what way? I'm like, sorry, I'm like really reading this between the lines and I'm just like, in what way?
盗みはもちろん、人間関係で何度か大きな揉め事も。そういういざこざに年々疲れてしまってね。
Thefts and intense interpersonal issues. Intense interpersonal issues. Fist fights and maybe even something... okay.
最終的には 利点と欠点を天秤にかけて人のいない気楽さを取った。現状はそんなところかな。
Okay. That must be why, aside from daily cleaning, he has outside help from the other for the other chores. There's a nearby dry cleaners that takes care of the laundry every day, and someone from a local Western restaurant comes in to prepare all of the meals. I never even imagined that one could live like this. I guess it's easier than having people always in your house and dealing with the uneasiness of that.
それぞれその道の職人に頼んでしまうのが最も効率がいい。けれどそれで事足りるかといえばそうとも言えなくてね。
Okay.
私たちと彼らの間をつなぐ役割を君に担ってもらえるととても助かるんだよ。
Huh? Picking out the laundry baskets to be picked up and washing the dishes after meals. As I read through this list of tasks, I realized that it painted a perfect picture of all the things that most have caused money trouble in the past. Or that must have caused money trouble in the past. I had to do various chores everywhere I've been, so I feel like I can handle this. Granted, it's not necessarily easy work, but I'm relieved to know that everything I'm being asked to do is something I'm at least somewhat familiar with or have some experience doing.
あとはアリアといい関係を築いてくれればそれが一番だな。
Okay. So we gotta spend time with Aria. Ichiko's like, oh my god, the pretty girl. Since I'm the only housemaid here, it's only natural that I would be looking after her as well.
聞いてもいいですか？お嬢様はどんな方なんでしょう？
アリアかい？とても素直でいい子だよ。それにとても美しい。それは見ればわかるかな。
はい。あんな綺麗な人、映画の中でも見たことない。
I mean, she is pretty, but her skin is so pale. She's sick. Well, she is sick. They said that she is frail. But is she really?
私も親ながらそう思うよ。しかしあれだけ容姿が際立っていると幼少期は危険な目に遭うことも多くてね。だが幸いと言うべきではないのだろうけれど、体が弱いこともあってずっと自宅学習でね。屋敷から出ずに過ごすようになってからは比較的平穏に暮らしているよ。今はここへ来るお客様をもてなすことがアリアの仕事のようなものかな。
So she tends to the guests. That's unbelievable. I can't even imagine living like that. I wonder how long it's been since she last left the house. Must be hard being both that beautiful and so physically weak.
その仕事、ここへ来るお客様っていうのは。
私の友人知人もいれば仕事の関係者も多いよ。当然誰でも招待するわけではないけれどね。
Okay.
アリアの話は表立ってしないようにはしていても噂を聞いて会いたがる者も多い。それが他国の要人だってこともある。
Why? What's so special with Aria? Important people? guess he means politicians or something.
もちろん岩倉の名前に集まってくる者もそれには未だに手を焼いているよ。
The Iwakura name. Sana samane utter those words. A conversation I heard a few days ago at the orphanage between a contractor and one of the staff members crossed my mind.
あの子がこんな幸運を隠し持ってたなんてな。ありゃ、名字からしても旧家族のもんだろ。実はさ、見せてもらった住所の家ちょっくら見てきたんだけど、本当にバカでかいなんてもんじゃねえって。家族じゃないなら堅気じゃねえなってくらい。俺も若い女なら色目でも使って雇ってもらうのにな。
へー。Huh? Ah, that was so gross. Just remembering what he said made me want to puke. But I'll give him a little credit because it doesn't seem like he was wrong. I don't know what flavor of nobility they could have been, but based on what I just heard from Amane, it certainly seems like the Iwakura name carries some historical significance.
無理はしないよういつも言っているのだけれどね。
I'm kind of scared of like what actually is the secret behind the Iwakuras.
アリアなりに私の立場を考えてくれているようで、堅苦しい場にもいつも同席してくれるんだ。
Does she though?
ただ人と関わるのは本当にその時くらいでね。年の近い相手と話すことはまずないから、そういう機会があればとずっと思っていたんだよ。
Now I get it. I can't help but wonder if someone like me would be a good conversation partner for her. I'm sure if he look around, he could find a more suitable person than me.
過去にいた女中さんはどんな風にお嬢様と接していたんでしょう。
そうだな。仲の良かった女中はいたけれど、彼女なんかは幼い頃からの付き合いだったからね。
Okay, where is that housemaid?
成長してからはどうだろう。数ヶ月前までいた前任者は参考にならないからな。
前任者？
ああ、彼女はアリアと全く気が合わなくてね。あの子がクビにしてしまったんだ。
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
クビですか？
参ったよ。アリアも一度決めたことは曲げない性格だから。でもイチコ君は心配いらない。年の離れていた彼女と違って君は同い年だ。
Okay.
二人ならきっとうまくいくよ。私はそう思ってる。
Glad he's so optimistic, but just because we're the same age doesn't mean everything is going to be okay. True, I mean, being the same age as another person doesn't exactly mean that you can connect you can instantly connect to each other. Having like the same interests and whatnot, no. No way. Wait, is he wait, he really just said we're the same age? Seriously?
おや、コーヒーに手をつけていないね。苦いのはあまり得意じゃなかったかな。
実は と一緒なら平気です。いただきます。
無理することはないよ。砂糖とミルクをたっぷり使うといい。実はアリアも苦いものが苦手でね。ほら、また共通点が見つかった。
I don't know. I still don't know about that. If that's enough to make us get along, then I'll take it.
もうこんな時間か。1階の案内をと思っていたのだけれど、難しそうだな。
Damn. That was a scary freaking like grandfather clock. It almost kind of sounds similar to the baby grandfather clock that we have here.
お仕事ですか？
ああ、ちょっと急ぎのものがあってね。仕事は明日からで構わないから、今日はどこでも好きに見て回るといい。2階はどうだった？自分の部屋以外も見てみたかい？
はい。あまねさんのお部屋もとても素敵で。
ありがとう。壁紙がお気に入りでね。それじゃ私は書斎に。何かあればいつでも声をかけていいからね。
わかりました。お忙しいところお時間をいただきありがとうございました。
堅苦しい礼なんか必要ないよ。これは雇い主の責務だ。やるべきことはすぐにわかるようになるだろうから、ゆっくり慣れていくといい。気をせいてもいいことはないから。いいね。
His voice was so calm and composed. I nodded my head, then Amane gently narrowed his eyes at me before leaving the breakfast room. Gently narrowed your eyes? Why? I heard the sound of a door closing in the distance. I felt my shoulders instantly relax in that moment. I really ended up in an unbelievable house, didn't I? I listened carefully to everything he said, but I don't know if I really understood at the time just how amazing it all was. But at least I know what's going to be expected of me for work. I just need to make that my top priority and make sure I do my job well.
まずはゆっくり慣れていく。
Okay. Mr. Amane really is an incredibly kind gentleman. It's really difficult to get a read on, though. I probably shouldn't rely on him too much. You shouldn't. Even though he looks so kind and gentle right now, you'll never know later on. Made me feel a little bit empty inside, knowing that I can't just accept his kind words at face value. Still, when I can't think like that, I feel like I can hold my head up high.
よし。とりあえず今は1階を見て回って。
Okay. Just a little exploration.
今の何の音だろう。窓？
Oh shit, look at the dining room. I stepped into the adjoining room while I was trying to track down the sauna dish I just heard.
ここは大食堂？
Look at that freaking like a dining room. My footsteps echo louder in here than anywhere else I've been in the house. It's big enough where it could be used as a dance hall. Hall. That big? That's the dining room? Big? This wall is made of a different material. I think it's called a partition. This one feels like it's a little taller than the one in the entrance room. The one in the entrance hall. Where?
あ
Where's the
そこに
petition?
彫ってあるのは果物？
I looked up and saw an intricately decorated white ceiling. Wanted to look around and admire the beauty of this room some more, but it didn't seem like the sound came from here. All of the windows are closed and there was no sign of anyone around.
あれ、この壁の小窓、配膳口？ということは隣は。
There's a service hatch? What? Rich people, I
や
tell
っ
you.
ぱり厨房だ。
There was a pantry connected to it, with an opening in the wall facing the dining room that had a huge serving table set up. Even though there's only 2 people living here, this kitchen is bigger than the one at the orphanage. I guess it would really come in handy if they ever do big parties in the dining room.
結局さっきの音は何だったんだろう。やなり？
Hmm?
重い。
Oh, new person. That should caught me off guard.
これでやっと最後か。もうなんで今日に限ってこんなに暑いの？
Was she the one making that noise? Maybe I heard the back door close? Looks like there's bottles of liquor in these boxes. So maybe she's from the liquor store? She cute? Feel like she'd destroy you though.
あの、
She's chef.
わあ、びっくりした。あなたは、もしかして新しい女中さん？いつからいた？今来たとこ？ごめんね、全然気づかなくて。今日からだって天音さんに聞いてたのに、もうすっかり。私、宮内すいです。この家のご飯係。
Miyauchi Sui. Oh, okay.
ご飯係？ってことは近所の洋食屋さんの。そうそう、キッチンプリウス。岩倉家には2年前から家族でお世話になってるんだけど、この春から普段の食事は私一人で全部やらせてもらってるんだ。
Oh, she does this all on her own? That's incredible.
それで女中さんのお名前は？北川一子です。いくつ？16。じゃあ同い年だ。なんか嬉しい。よろしくね、一子。私のこともスイって呼んで。
Wow, oh, she's also 16, okay. I felt a bit overwhelmed by her bright and expressive mannerisms that clash with her otherwise cool yet tense features. Nevertheless, I somehow managed to nod along to what she was saying and...
ちなみに、まかないも任されてるから、リクエストがあったらこっそり言ってね。
Sui said this with a smile as she flashed me her perfectly aligned teeth. Wow! Yeah, they had to like just describe the perfectly aligned teeth. Her casual and down-to-earth demeanor just naturally puts me at ease. I've hardly had the chance to meet anyone my own age ever since I graduated from junior high school, and yet somehow I managed to meet 2 people my age today. Aria and Sui. I guess everyone around here has interesting unique names. I'm just Ichiko.
さてと、とりあえずこれ台にあげちゃわないと。はあ、おいしょっと。あ、待って、ダメかも。なにこれ、重っ。 とイチコ。今日は荷物運びが多くってもう体力使い切っちゃったみたい。
すごいよ、こんなに重いものよく一人で運べたね。
腕力には自信あるんだ。毎日食材の積み下ろしをしてるから。でも今日みたいな暑い日くらいみんな助けてくれたっていいじゃんね。そこの守衛さんなんて目があっても見て見ぬふりだよ。あまねさんにはいっつもペコペコしてるくせに。
I see. I feel like I learned something about this guy. Sui is so full of emotion when she talks. I could listen to her all day. She went through a wide range of ever-changing expressions as she told me more stories. I nodded along attentively. Before I knew it, with kitchen knife in hand, Sui had all the ingredients she was going to use neatly lined up on the counter. I looked on with bewilderment as she both quickly and evenly chopped all the potatoes on the cutting board. Wow, she really is a professional.
料理はいつもここで作ってるの？
日によるかな。最近はうちの店で作ってからここへ持ってくることが多いかも。ちなみに今日はビーフシチュー。私の得意料理だから期待してて。
Sounds good. She's amazing. I felt like she instantly switched from shooting me a friendly smile to intensely focusing on her handiwork. I know we're the same age, but Sui seems way more self-reliant and grown up than me. This really isn't the time for me to be daydreaming. I should take this opportunity to check out the rooms I haven't seen yet, so I can do things right. When I start working tomorrow. Okay, explore the places again. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, guess we'll go to the sunroom. What is the sun?
おしゃれなサンルーム。ここからも庭が見渡せるんだ。
There's even a freaking sunroom. Wow. Okay. I've always admired the sunrooms I spotted at rich people's houses in my neighborhood, but this one thoroughly puts any of those to shame. Both the size and design are on another level.
あれ？庭に人がいる？
The heat haze made it a bit hard to see, but that was definitely a tall man. He had a stepladder slung on his right shoulder and a huge pair of pruning scissors in his other hand. Seemed like he was tending to the garden in this heat all by himself. I mean, this garden is massive. There's no way it could be maintained without a gardener. It made sense when I thought about it, but the idea that someone would have a dedicated gardener at their home is still something else. Okay. Okay, what is the drawing room? I think this is a drawing room where they entertain guests. The exquisite furniture is arranged beautifully.
おしゃれな窓。こういうのなんて言うんだっけ？ステンドグラス？
Wow. Not like walking into a church you would find overseas. There's another door in here. Let's see. Oh, looks like it's connected to the sunroom. Oh, okay. So there's like just something connected to the sunroom. Okay. What is in the breakfast room? This store has a large glass window. I can get out of the terrace from here. Oh, I can get out to the terrace from here. There's a small table and some chairs. I guess they eat out here sometimes. I never even imagined being able to do such elegant things. Dining room. With a grand chandelier. Makes me wonder if it'd come crashing down in an earthquake. This looks a little dusty. I guess that's because there hasn't been anyone else working at the house. It's pretty tidy for the most part, but it still looks a bit messy with all these things piled up. There's a storage room. Let's go back to the kitchen. What's up? My, something smells wonderful.
いい匂いでしょ。ビーフシチューのお肉、野菜とは別で炒めてるんだ。いちこ、ちょっと味見してみなよ。
I want beef stew.
待ってね。ちょっぴり塩コショウしてっと。はい、フォーク。
ありがとう。じゃあ一つだけ。このお肉おいしい。
No, don't tell me about those beef stew. I want the beef stew now. It's almost lunch.
でしょ？私が言うのもなんだけど、焼くだけで美味しいお肉って本当に焼くだけでいいと思うんだよね。だってそれが一番美味しいもん。
確かにそうなのかも。でも私はスイのビーフシチューもすごく楽しみ。
ありがとう。焼いただけ肉に負けないように頑張ります。
Wow. Alright, so let's go back, checking out everything. Probably there's gonna be like some different dialogue this time. I have a nice view of the fountain from the window to my left. The room next to this one feels like it would have an even better view though. What? Oh, the drawing room, I guess? There's this strange scent in here. It smells different from all the other rooms. Scented candles? Is that where the smell is coming from? What kind of like smell are you like you know, what kind of like scent are you smelling? Rather.
テーブルの上片付けておかないと。
I wonder if it's okay for me to throw away the filter with the coffee grounds in it. Is there a special way I'm supposed to clean this spot?
とりあえず運ぶだけ運んでおいて、後のことは天音さんに聞いてからにしよう。
Every time I step into the dining room, I couldn't help but get distracted by the beautiful decor. I just want to touch everything I see.
玄関ホールより腰壁が高いだろ
天音さん。
すまない。驚かせたね。自室に書類を取りに行くところで君の姿が見えたからつい。
いいえ、おかしな声を上げてすみません。この部屋もすごく音が響きますね。
ああ、まさにそれがこの高い腰壁の効果だよ。晩餐会やパーティーで人が集まる際に遠くまで声が届くよう計算して設計されてる。
Really?
極めて優れた建築と景観。我々が手放せばいずれは文化財になるだろうね。
Does he mean it's like a natural treasure? Makes me wonder if it's really okay for a nobody like me to live in a place like this.
とりあえずどこも傷つけないように爪だけでも短くしておこう。
Okay. Oh, we can't go to the kitchen now. Alright. It's pretty dim with no windows in here. I definitely wouldn't want to spend long periods of time in here. Yeah, kinda scary. Oh, this is just the same. Alright. So that's the same. I guess I would assume this is the same. Yep. Smells like scented candles or something. Yeah, this is the same also. So... Oh shit, that's auto.
玄関すまない
That's the same, same.
極めて優れ
とりあえず
Yeah, okay. Everything's the same, so probably let's call it already.
Hmm. なんとなくだけど、これで全体の間取りが分かった気がする。あとは、あ、そうだ。今のうちに外の廃棄箱も。ねえ。え？
Oh, it's Aria. Return valid. Look, it's Aria.
お嬢様、どうされたんですか？私。はい。お腹が空いたの。朝から何も食べていないから倒れそう。ああ、そうですか。お腹が。
Basically, you know what to do.
お腹すい。すみません。すぐに何か用意できるか聞いてきます。
Damn, she's nervous around like Aria.
ええ、そうして。
Oh my god. I thought my heart was going to burst out of my chest. I turned around and her beautiful face was just right there in front of me. Damn it, this is awful. I made myself look like an idiot in front of her. At this rate, she's going to end up hating me. I need to turn things around quickly. Yeah, or else you're gonna get fired or worse. Oh.
はあ、スイがいてくれて本当によかった。
Our first day came to a close without incident, and I breathed a huge sigh of relief. We put together some warm bread from the toaster oven, steak, and some veggies to garnish. The beef stew was still cooking, so we had to come up with something so we didn't have to keep Arya waiting. Thanks to Sui's quick thinking, we were able to bring her a delicious meal pretty quickly. Yeah, just slap a steak and veggies.
美味しい。
Yeah, at least she likes it though.
お嬢様、食事する姿まで綺麗だった。
You know, Ichiko, you have been like complimenting how pretty she is and how beautiful she is. And I'm just like, lady, are you now like really so enamored? Even just thinking about her like that is enough to make me feel this strange spellbound feeling.
どれも一口しか食べないのには驚いたけど、あれだけ華奢だと仕方ないのかも。
She only took one bite of each thing on her plate? Wait. She didn't finish her food, or did she just like take a bite? Just a bite. You know that what this is about? We know.
私とは真逆。
Looking down, I can see my bloated tummy, even though it's already been a few hours since I ate. Still, Sui really is an incredible chef. Everything she makes tastes amazing. With skill like that, it's no wonder they were able to leave her in charge of this in charge of this by herself.
今何時？あれ、まだ9時か。
What? It's already 9? In the evening? Damn. I peered out the window and saw the stars twinkling in the night sky. Where's the stars? I don't see. Suddenly, in that moment, I felt a rush of sadness, like my heart was being squeezed.
そっか。
The choice of words, I tell you. It was that first night feeling. I felt it when I first moved into the orphanage, whenever I went to live with foster parents, and when I moved into the company dormitory at my last job. Even though everything about this place was so much nicer than the ones before, I still felt that same depression, loneliness, and anxiety. It was like my entire body was remembering those feelings.
けど今日は平気。全然何も怖くない。
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm the one feeling like anxious too. This was the first day of a whole new experience. The wave of depression that suddenly washed over me slowly but surely began to fade away.
ベッドもふかふかで気持ちいい。
I wonder what tomorrow has in store for me.
そういえば、二人が起きる時間を聞いてなかった。どうしよう。6時に起きれば間に合うかな。いや、やっぱり5時にしておこう。仕事初日から寝坊扱いになったら最悪だし。
5 a.m. Damn. I reached for the alarm clock I brought with me and set the shortest hand.
これでよしと。
My eyelids slowly began to close as I gazed up at the beautiful ceiling. Soon after, I drifted off to sleep. Can't hear a thing coming from the next room. With that thought in my mind, I found myself on the precipice of a dream. There was a sweet scent in the air. Oh my god, Ichiko! Aria turned to face me as she stood in front of that same window. She was radiant. Yeah, she's so smitten. I was being engulfed by the light shining in from behind her. Without any resistance, I began to fall into a deep sleep.
お父様、もういい？
What is going on?
ああ、もういいよ。お疲れ様。
What is going on? What are those? Are those nice? What are those bottles?
今日はえらく不機嫌だね。少し痛くしてしまったかな？
Hey, what are you doing? You seeing this, Mr. Invalid?
つまらない冗談ね。
そう怒らないでくれ。何がそんなに気に入らないんだい？
分かっているでしょ。相談もしないで。どうしてあんな子を連れてきたの？
You like the hand-drawn models? They are good. I like it too. But damn, what is this scene?
なるほど。そのことか。ちょっと試しにと思ってね。やはり女中がいないのは不便だろ？それに何よりアリアの暇つぶしになると思ってね。
Is this another Otome game? Who's better than Best of Fellows? You talking about, sir? How are you doing, Blackbird? Is this even an Otome game, I wonder? Well, there are maidens, sure, but...
アリア、そうすねないでくれ。最近忙しくてあまりそばにいられないから、君のために何かしたかったんだ。わかってくれるね。
お父様。
What is going on?
気に入らなければいつでもクビにすればいい。それだけのことさ。すべてはアリア次第なのだから。
What is going on?
おっと、すまない。無理をさせてしまったかな。疲れたね。今日はもう眠りなさい。
What the heck is going on?
大丈夫。ほら、目を閉じて。
Yo, the voice suddenly like turned louder than usual. So probably he's like whispering to his to her ear.
息を吸って、息を吐いて。そう。それでいい。そ
What
の
is
まま、ゆっくり。
what's going on? And then she fell asleep. What are you doing to her? Are you conducting like experiments on her? Is that why she's like frail?
おやすみ、アリア。
Like, what are those bottles? Why are there so many like freaking like sharp objects there?
おやすみ。
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so
気持ちいい。
all right. I'm gonna have a put a hard stop on here because that's the extent of what I can like show. That's the extent of what I can show. What? Hey, what is going on with that scene? No jokes. What the heck is going on with that scene? I'm like, what kind of like dark shit is happening in this house? And our protagonist here, Ichiko, is gonna get involved in some ways, and that's gonna be like, yeah. Kept staring at the knives. I am staring at the knives. I'm just like, what the heck? What are those? Why so many knives? What are those bottles? I know she's sick and all, but what the heck is going on behind there? What did he do? And there was like a point there in earlier with Ichiko just like saying that they kind of look similar. Ichiko is like saying Aria and Amane look similar, but at the same time they don't. It's more like Amane is more doll-like than Aria. So I'm just, what does that even mean? And you know me, I'm already like reading between the lines, and I'm just like already trying to fully understand what the heck is going on. But this is the furthest I can go from here. But I'm interested. I'm probably gonna keep playing after ending this stream, maybe before I sleep. But that's all I can stream. And if you are curious, though, don't forget to check out the game yourself. It does have it does have like a trial version. The extent of the ones that you have seen is actually from the trial version. And then there are still other 2 scenarios there that you can check out, which I haven't checked out because I feel like those 2 other sections of the story are something that is a little further into the game that I cannot like tell where would that be. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna like go through that. So I just know a little bit, wondering what is the extent of like how I can like, share this. So I'm like, oh, okay, so that's it. And that's that. Thank you again to PQube for giving me the key to play the game. And, impressions wise, art is amazing. I'm just like, I love the art. It's like so, the texture is so good. Yeah, this is the max stream area that I can do. Sad. I know, it's kind of short, and I'm just like, oh. But, want to try it yourself. It's available on Steam, and it's also on Switch. But I know that the Steam one is currently on 10% discount right now because it just got released today. So check it out, yourself. But so far so good. I'm just like curious. I want to know. I want to know too. But yes. Thank you for being here, Mr. Invalid, Blackbird, Damien, anyone else who tuned in today, Fluffy T, and whoever donated anonymous dono on the extra life goal that I have, which is freaking like a simple placeholder of 100. The most minimum amount that I can do, because I'm not yet sure if I can even like, find someone who would be donating to the cause charity, and someone just did like complete the freaking full 100, and I'm just like, oh wow. And I'm just like, Buffy's like, congratulations on like achieving your goal. What do you mean? And I'm just like, oh, someone just like donated, and I'm just like, oh, thank you so much, it's for a good cause. But I was actually like reacting to the fact that Baku like what do you call this? Baku achieved his goal on his collab cooking stream with Moose, and I'm just like, oh, did I achieve myself? I'm like, really? So and then I checked out the the page on Extra Life, and I did, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Whoop. People wanted to spank? Yeah, exactly. Baku getting spanked is like some quite a demand. It seems on that at that time, yeah. But anyway, all right. Like raid Baku, anyways, because he's doing judgment. How far is he in judgment? Oh, it's a pretty boy. He's already collaborating with the pretty boy. Okay. shit! I forgot! It's not Bakusan! Okay, I forgot it's no longer Bakusan. Yeah! It's no longer Bakusan JRPG, it's Bakusan OG! It's OG-san! Baku. Right, we're gonna be rating Bakusan OG, who's currently doing Judgment. You know? It's been a while since he last went back into the game, but now he's here and no more excuses, as he said. So yeah, hope you can stick around for the raid. Check out Baku OG. And look forward to the upcoming events that we will be doing. And yes, as I mentioned in my earlier, while I got the dono, whoever was the anonymous one, thank you again for donating to the charity. So I'll be hosting the roundtable voiceovers with the team who will be participating in the charity event that Baku is the team leader, and we'll be doing until then. We're doing English first, but later on around that will be in October, and then on November I'll be doing again the same thing until then, but it will be in Tagalog, and I'm trying to invite my friends, Cheesy and Usagi, to voice over along with me. And maybe then, because I will the main event of hosting the roundtable voiceover would be a charity event. Maybe, I might actually cosplay if we meet the goal. But not like the current goal that I have right now. I just increase it to 500. But we'll see. I have yet to decide what the amount would be. I'm still not sure. Then maybe I'll add more milestones, because I have yet to really start. I haven't even thought about it that much, apart from thinking about maybe doing a cosplay or something. That's it. no other ideas yet comes to mind on what other things will I do for the charity event. But anyway, thank you again, folks, for tuning in. So again, if you're also watching this on my YouTube channel, because yes, I will be uploading this on YouTube, thank you for watching until the very end of the video. And if you want to see more similar games, because obviously I can't stream further than this, but if you want to see more visual novels, which I will be playing again at some point in the future, then be sure to like, subscribe, and maybe even give me a follow on Twitch if you want to see it live while I'm playing. But if you're also interested in Iwakura Aria yourself, then check out the game. It will be in the description, the links to the games, and right now it's currently on sale, 10% off. I think it will end around on August something. But yeah, it's August 19, I believe. Yeah, it's 10% discount right now, so check it out. And I'll see you guys. Oh, it's on August 29. The sale will be until August 29. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, see you guys next time for other visual novels and RPG games.